Today's horoscope, Gemini December 12, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. It is not particularly straightforward to understand others and your own needs at times today. Part of you wants company, but another part is in touch with a need to act freely. Your emotions can be up and down and even contradictory. As such, making value judgments or big decisions isn't wise for now. There's a real tendency to react too quickly, especially as the day advances. Somebody can cross boundaries, and it can be a little tricky getting to the point of compromise, but it's far from impossible. It may take quite a bit of back and forth to arrive at a middle ground. Wanting more than can be provided from one another can be resolved only by changing our expectations or mustering up patience. Mental or intellectual exchanges seem to spark strong feelings or attractions and aversions. You might rediscover a passion that you left behind. As the sweet moon swims through your solar house today, you may feel the urge to nest or spend some time in solitude. This would be an excellent day to spend some alone time with your significant other behind closed doors. Wear some snuggly clothes, cuddle up together under a nice blanket, and read a book or watch a hit show quietly. This will unite your spirits and help you to feel at peace in the silence. Whenever the moon is in Taurus, our sensual natures especially peak so that you could like the vibration very much right now. Take a step back if it feels too intense. Contemplating your professional journey might be stressful because the moon in Taurus will square Venus in Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, and Mars retrograde in Leo. You might feel initially confident about your career path. As the day goes on, your confidence might be shaken. Someone could say something to stir your anxiety. You could also become overwhelmed by the process of planning your next move. Put a pin in your plans and get back to planning your professional journey when you are less stressed. Do you ever experience cold hands and feet? This is a sign of weak circulation and can be aided by activities such as fast walking, running, and swimming. Look at your exercise schedule and pay attention to what really gets your blood moving. If you can afford a massage every few weeks, it's a good time of year to make this a monthly practice if possible. When all else fails, stand on your head. Not only your blood circulation, but also your immune system will benefit from this special attention. Consider sharing your artistic abilities and love of creative expression with a group of people today. The essence of this day greatly encourages this kind of giving, and in your case, there is so much you have to offer. If you have one art form that is well developed, have you ever considered teaching an online class? Not only can this be an excellent way to supplement your income, but it also can be an effective means of further developing of your craft. The best teachers are those that are passionate about what they do. Give this some consideration. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday is likely to have done more than just leave you feeling more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware and with a download of information and insight to unpack. This last visit for the year was also the first since both planets turned direct, including being here when Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, turned direct, has given you a chance to look to the future with confidence. Yet with neither planet still barely moving, there is no urgency, making it easy to also make the most of a positive day for friendship and relationship building as well as for the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. There is an overlapping of support between the Sun, Moon, and Chiron, the planet of healing, that is having a positive effect on the relationship front. Now in his final weeks in retrograde motion, Chiron is also enjoying the support coming from Mercury, the planet of communication, in his final days in retrograde motion, and of Mars, in his early days in retrograde motion in your communication sector. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a wave of intense emotions as the moon in Taurus squares Pluto in Aquarius and Mars retrograde in Leo. You might find it challenging to keep your temper in check. The smallest inconveniences could feel magnified, but remember, most things are not as serious as they seem in the heat of the moment. When feelings of overwhelm or overstimulation creep in, pause and take a deep breath. This is a moment to practice patience and self-compassion. Have you ever found that a quick reset, like a walk or a moment of mindfulness, helps diffuse tension? This celestial energy also offers a chance to revisit unfinished business. Whether it's delayed tasks or unresolved disagreements, today's cosmic alignment encourages you to approach these matters with a fresh perspective. Think back to past connections or projects that once sparked your interest. Revisiting them now could reignite your passion and motivation. Others will likely be drawn to your renewed self-confidence and determination. Use this energy to embrace new recreational activities, rediscover old hobbies, or tackle that lingering to-do list. What's one task you've been meaning to finish? Let's cheer each other on as we check those boxes. Decision-making might feel like a challenge today, and justifying your choices to others could seem even more daunting. Instead of forcing clarity, give yourself the grace to delay important conversations or commitments until you feel more centered. Have you ever noticed how sharing your thoughts openly helps others understand your hesitations? Communication can be a powerful tool to build bridges, let others in, and you might find their support more reassuring than you expected. If you're feeling physically or emotionally drained, focus on self-care. It's okay to step back and prioritize your well-being. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, whether it's yoga, a favorite book, or simply taking a nap. Remember, you faced challenging days before and emerged stronger. This moment, too, will pass. What are your favorite ways to recharge and reset? Sharing your tips could inspire others who might be struggling today. Even in the face of tension, there's no need to feel disheartened. A little healthy recreation can go a long way in lifting your spirits. Life's ups and downs are temporary, and brighter days are just around the corner if you stay optimistic. Have you ever found that a small shift in mindset made all the difference? Let's hold on to that hope together and remind each other that perseverance pays off. Today, you might feel unusually tense without understanding why. Instead of overanalyzing, accept this as a passing phase. Differences of opinion with others are likely, but don't take these disagreements too seriously. If you say something you regret, don't hesitate to apologize. Most people will appreciate your humility and understanding. Reflect on a time when forgiveness healed a misunderstanding. These moments remind us of the strength in vulnerability. Financial matters also call for careful consideration. It's not the best day to make significant investments or acquisitions. If someone offers advice or an opportunity that feels too good to be true, take your time to evaluate it thoroughly. Patience now can save you from unnecessary complications later. Have you ever taken the time to step back from a rushed decision, only to discover a better path? Today's influx of unconventional ideas and proposals might feel overwhelming, but they also hold the potential for breakthrough moments. Even if old methods have worked for you, keep an open mind to new possibilities. People around you might offer perspectives that reveal connections you hadn't noticed before. This fresh insight could inspire dynamic solutions and creative opportunities. Lastly, when it comes to healthy activities, you might feel skeptical about some of the suggestions floating around. That's okay. Take the time to weigh the risks and benefits before diving in. Overexertion can lead to unnecessary stress, so prioritize balance and moderation. Trying something new can be fun and rewarding. Just remember to listen to your body and stay in control. Have you discovered a new activity or routine recently that's brought you joy? Let us know. Your experience might inspire others to try it, too. Today is a reminder that life is about balance, reflection, and taking meaningful steps forward, even in the face of challenges. Let's support one another by sharing our stories, tips, and encouragement. Together, we can make the most of the opportunities this day brings.